Make yourself comfortable as you prepare yourself for a magical adventure in your imagination. Begin to pay attention to your breath, just your natural breathing as it goes in and out, and feel how your belly or chest rises and falls as you breathe. Start to make your breathing a little bit deeper now, and in your own time, take 3 deep breaths in and out, in and out, in and out. And when you're ready, close your eyes. You find yourself staring out onto a vast ocean that stretches all the way to the horizon, as far as you can see. You can feel sand under your bare feet and between your toes, and it feels squishy and warm and nice. Looking around you, you see that you are on a small, semicircular beach. It's like a very tiny bay, and it's surrounded by big sloped rocks. You notice that the water seems to be coming in to the bay, and you decide to move back away from the water's edge and sit on one of the rocks. They are perfectly sloped, just the right angle for sitting on, or even lying back and relaxing in the sun. Yes, that's what you'll do. You lie down on the rock in the sunshine and close your eyes. It feels warm on your face, and you can hear the sounds of the seabirds in the distance and the lapping of the waves. When you sit up, you see that the water is coming in further now, and you can see little fish swimming about. You lay back down again, close your eyes and feel the sun on your face, and maybe even have a little nap in the sun. You rest here for a little while until you hear the sound of singing. It's a very beautiful, soft lady voice singing a song that sounds whimsical and enchanting. The singing gets closer. And suddenly, splashing in the water in front of you is a real-life mermaid. She has long silver hair that stretches down her back, a special top made out of seaweed and shells, and the most beautiful tail you have ever seen, with all sorts of colours, your favourite colours in fact, shimmering and shining with an effect called iridescence. As you watch the mermaid, she notices you. She smiles, and you smile back. She swims over towards the rocks, and suddenly leaps up onto one of them next to you. The mermaid tells you that her name is Sandy, and you giggle. You think that's very appropriate, considering that mermaids live near the sand. You tell her your name, and she tells you that that is such a beautiful name, and she thinks it is very appropriate name for you too, because you seem very beautiful both inside and out. She can see that you have a very kind heart and a very beautiful smile. Sandy tells you that mermaids love to smile because smiling has its own special superpower. When you smile, you tell your brain to feel happy. If you're smiling, your brain assumes you have something to be happy about. So if you want to feel happy, just smile. And not only that, but smiling makes other people feel happy too. When they look at your smile, their brain tells them to be happy. So, if we want to spread joy and happiness in this world, we can start with a simple smile. Wow. That's pretty easy to do, and it's so nice to feel happy. No wonder mermaids love to smile. Sandy tells you that her friends will be along soon, and she asks you if you came here especially to meet them. Oh no, you say. You had no idea this was a mermaid's pool. Sandy laughs, and she points behind you. You look to where she's pointed, and you can see a little wooden sign that says, sure enough, Mermaid's Pool. Oh, well, fancy that. Sandy tells you that this mermaid's pool is a very special place. When the tide is out, it looks just like a beach, but when the tide comes in, the water fills all the way up and turns into Mermaid's Pool. Then Sandy and her friends can come and lie on these rocks, spend some time out of the water, watch their animals that live above the sea, and practice their beautiful singing. You hear some more splashing and see 3 heads pop up above the water, and 3 beautiful, shining, colourful tails follow them. The first mermaid has short black hair, and she tells you that her name is Daphne. She is smiling at you, of course, and she gives you a little wave, first with her hand and then with her tail. The second mermaid has long orange hair. She tells you that her name is Eva. She smiles at you, of course, and gives you a wave with her tail. The third mermaid, peeking at you from the ocean, is, of course, smiling at you. She has wavy brown hair, and the waves in her hair are all stretched out because, of course, her hair is wet from the ocean. This mermaid tells you that her name is Tina, and she gives you a wave with both her hands. They all seem very excited to see you. With a few splashes, they swim through the water that's all the way up onto the rocks now and nearly touching your toes. Tina sits next to Sandy on one side of you, and Daphne and Eva sit on the other. they ask you if you would like to join in with their singing. You feel a bit nervous about this. They have such beautiful voices and sound like they have had a lot of practice singing. Eva sees from your face how you are feeling. "We would love for you to sing with us," she says. "It doesn't need to be perfect. It's just for fun." Us mermaids love to smile and we love to sing because both of those things feel good. Singing feels so nice for our hearts and for our bellies, and it makes us feel really connected to our entire bodies, from the tips of our hair on our head all the way down to the fins of our tails, and I'm sure that's how you'll feel as well, if you just give it a try. Daphne, the mermaid with the short black hair, gives a laugh. "I'm not sure she'll feel exactly like that," she says. And Eva has a confused look on her face as Tina and Sandy laugh as well. Eva laughs again. "I don't think she'll feel it all the way down to her tail fins." Eva glances down at your human feet. "Oh yes," she says. "Well, maybe not quite like that, but I'm sure you'll feel good all the same." By this time, you're smiling and laughing with them. It does feel nice to feel good and connected to your body and feel happy into your heart. So you decide to give it a try and sing this little tune with the mermaids, no matter how perfect. Because it's not about perfect, it's about having fun and feeling nice and happy. The mermaids start to sing. Ah, and you join in with them. Ah, you can feel the vibrations of the sounds in your chest and traveling down into your belly and almost all the way down into your toes. You sing again with the mermaids. Ah. This time you can feel it all through your body, and it's as though the energy is vibrating outwards from you and creating a glowing energy field around you, and together with the mermaids creating a larger bubble of energy around all of you and sending positive energy out into the universe. You sing again. Ah. Oh yes, this feels great. You decide that when you wake up tomorrow, you might like to practice this singing. Not to make it more perfect, but to feel those vibrations through your body and feel the energy being sent out from you into the world. The mermaids all join hands and look at you. And the two mermaids sitting closest to you hold hands with you as well. "Let's do one more," says Sandy, "and then I think it's time for you to head back home. You're welcome to come back here anytime you like. All you need to do is step into your imagination. In your imagination, you can instantly travel anywhere, and we would love to see you again." You say that you would love that, and you get ready to sing one last time with a great big smile on your face. As you sing, you bring the energy down into your heart, all the way down to your toes, and into a big bubble of positivity around you. one last time for today. You ready? The mermaids all smile, and then they wave to you as they leap and dive down into the water. They poke their heads up and smile again, and then poke their tails out of the water, and all four of them wave to you with their beautiful sparkling tails. You wave back to them with a big grin on your face. What a lovely day. And as you watch, the water starts to recede. That means the tide starts to go out, and you start to see the sand of the beach again. You walk down onto it and feel the cool squishiness between your toes. The sand is all wet now. You sit down on the edge of the rock. You lie down in the sun, close your eyes, and feel the warmth going through your body. You start to breathe deeply and come back into your body, back at home. You wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and step out of your imagination, ready to go to sleep and dream about coming on more adventures in your imagination one day very, very soon. Sleep well. Good night.